Next question by Jashu. Uh, is it important to do meditation every day for ideal living? Our definitions of ideal living may be very different. I don't think ideal living is the conventional idea of it, which is just always everything must be pleasant. And for this pleasantness, I will do everything. And it is in this pleasantness where my happiness resides. If you go forward with this attitude, then you will be disappointed. And your happiness will always rest out on the other side of these pleasant events, which will also go. So you will always be sort of circumstance dependent. I would give it a new definition. Ideal living, a state in which you are not in conflict with what is, not what was, not what will be, but here and now. Are you in conflict with any content of awareness? Are you resisting anything here and now? Running away, trying to reject? Or the other side too, which is, are you clinging to something, to some circumstance, person, job, title, belief system, thought, idea, concept? The moment you cling or resist to anything, there's bound to be some sort of suffering, taking you out of ideal living. So I would say, but in order to be in allowance of what is here and now, there must be some alertness here and now. If you are just immersed in experience, you will identify as the bundle of what we call the person, right? The bundle of thoughts, emotions, beliefs, conditioning. And from here, forget about it. Life will just always be a chase for the pleasant and a running away and resisting the unpleasant. So, in order to recognize this, and in order to no longer be immersed, that is what meditation is for. It is to pause the constant restlessness of the person and the world, not rejecting it, not negating it, just putting it to the side and becoming empty. And thereby recognizing that all the stuff, the expectation, the constant attachment, the resistance, the belief systems, the ideas about what I am, what the world is, all this stuff is added on to your very essential beingness, just being here, being aware. In a meditation or the sort of guidance that we did earlier, when we set all of this stuff aside, all that remains is what? Do you disappear? You set your past aside, your future expectations aside, your ideas aside. Do you disappear? And if you don't disappear, then what does remain? Just the sense I am alive. I am aware. This knowing, being aware. So all the stuff is just added on. And it surely doesn't feel like that, right? When you're immersed, it feels like this is me and mine. And this is the extent to which what life is for me, what my ultimate reality is. And then from here, I project that something outside of me is out there governing this whole thing. And then you go into some external chases for a greater power. You completely neglect looking within. That is what meditation is there for. So you don't meditate for just the sake of like, oh, I need to do this, this, and that. Meditate because you're genuinely curious, right? Inquire because you're genuinely curious. What is the nature of myself? Am I really just this limited body or this limited bundle of thoughts? You know, that when that genuine curiosity sits in, then you won't have to be told to here meditate or do self-inquiry. Then there's going to be just that genuine curiosity, that dedication that you have to this uh, curiosity within you will make you will unfold the rest. So in the beginning, let the mind resist and everything like that. You know, you may have to use some sort of discipline to get it, but over time, perhaps with the discipline, interest, curiosity will grow, and then afterwards, it won't be needed, the discipline. Then rather than constantly just chasing and being immersed in the world, your own energies are going to shift towards this inwardness,